All right, welcome yogis. It is 12 o'clock, so we are ready to get started. My name is Tay, and I will be leading you through the next hour of your Power 2 practice. Tay will be practicing with me today as I teach behind the camera. She's gonna hop on when I hop off so we can maintain our 6 feet of distance apart from one another, just so we're all good with COVID regulations. And then we'll get started. So today, optional props. Blocks are nice to have nearby, or cans of beans, any other objects that might bring the earth a little bit closer to you is helpful. So if you want to find some props, you're welcome to do that quickly. And today I want to talk about this idea of boredom before we get started. My phone has this setting where it notifies me about my screen time, and it told me that it's gone up 80%. And I felt personally attacked, truly. When I read that, I was like, but you know why, right, phone? We are stuck inside, stuck without a lot of the activities and stimulus that we usually have in our day-to-day lives. And I think it's a really beautiful opportunity to notice how active we are and how we constantly need that movement in our lives, that gratification, that the emails, the iPads, the cell phones. And it's hard for us to sometimes sit in boredom, right? When we were kids over the summertime, we would just have endless amounts of boredom. But there's a lot of power within boredom in finding that space of stillness. So we're gonna discuss the power of that and this idea as we flow and practice today. So with all that said, we'll begin in child's pose and I'll swap out with Tam. I'll meet you there. Take your knees apart towards the edges of your space. Bring your big toes to touch behind you. And reach your fingertips forward as you let your chest and belly melt towards the earth. Notice the quality of your breath here without shifting or changing anything just yet. Just observe. Now, if you're like me, you constantly want to move fast and move hard and make it really challenging and intense, especially in our Power 2 class format. But today I will offer up some longer, slower holds, not the whole time. So if you're internally freaking out right now, don't worry. But when we hold postures today, I want you to observe where your mind goes. Are you thinking about what's happening after your practice? What the remainder of your day looks like? Or can you commit to focusing on just every inhale, every exhale, rather than letting your mind wander in boredom? Can you be present and find intention with every movement you make? And slowly start to tense up your fingertips, making 2 little teepees. Then thread your left arm beneath your right armpit for almost like a child's pose, thread the needle hybrid here. You're welcome to keep your forehead grounded flat or gaze towards the right, bring your left cheek to the floor. Breathe into your mid-belly here, just finding a gentle, easy twist to start. Let's hold here for 1 more exhale breath. And inhale your left arm forward, tent up your fingers to find some lift of your heart, and then swap it out as you exhale, wrap your right arm underneath you. Forehead flat or right ear, right cheek to the floor. 1 more full round of breath here. Settle into your exhale. Good, inhale, take your hands forward. And then shift your way up into a tabletop position. Now you're welcome to start finding some organic movements. I will queue up our playlist now. I'll give you guys a countdown. You should have found the link in your email, or if you're here with us on YouTube, it is below. I will be starting the playlist in 5, in 4, 3, 2, 1, play. All right, and begin to come back to your organic freeform movement. So there's no right or wrong here. Shift right to left, side to side, up and down. Pay special attention to the areas that feel juiciest, that feel like they're craving some space. And send some extra love, some energy, and breath to those spots. Let's take about 3 more rounds of breath for you to move and wiggle. Looking good at home, y'all. Beautiful options. All right, let's inhale our way back to a neutral tabletop. We'll set up for a couple rounds of cow and cat. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your core towards the earth. Lift your gaze and your tailbone high to the sky. Exhale, cat. Tuck your chin to your chest. Puff up your back body. Squeeze your belly up and in. Good. Inhale, cow pose. Soften your core. Open your chest. Exhale, cats. Press the floor down and away from you. Dome your spine. Inhale, back to neutral. We'll set up for spinal balance. Take your left arm forward first. Thumb towards the sky like you could shake someone's hand. And powerfully kick your right leg back behind you and pause. Notice if your belly started to drop like cow, can you knit your ribs up and in? Think cat pose here. Squeeze your core tightly. Epic adjustments, y'all. Looking good, Martha. Let's find a breath in here to lengthen through your limbs. Exhale, curl your elbow to your knee beneath your body. Cat your back. Squeeze tight. Good. Inhale, re-extend, get long. Exhale, curl and wrap. Hold. Good. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, last time, curl it in, squeeze as tight as you can. Inhale, lengthen and pause here. Keep your right leg extended, press your left hand to the floor. Tuck your left toes under and inhale to three-leg dog. Send your hips up and back, kick your right leg high. You're welcome to bend your knee, fan your hip open, keep the organic movement going here. And then come back to stillness through center. Square your hip off, right hip down. Inhale, lift your right toes a little bit higher. Exhale, lunge, step your right foot towards your right thumb. Now you're welcome to bring hands to props here or keep them grounded. Surf it out, shift forward and back, maybe a little side to side. This is your, again, personal movements. Find what feels juicy and good for your hips, your hamstrings. We're just lubricating our hip space a little bit here. And find your way to modified pyramid. Extend your right leg. Keep your left heel really high, like you're wearing a stiletto. This will create more spaciousness for your hips. Melt your heart towards your right thigh and breathe into the belly of your hamstring. All right, let's take one more full round here. Stay as you exhale. Gently bend your front knee. Step your left foot forward, hips width distance apart for ragdoll. You could go a little bit wider too if your hamstrings are asking for a little more softness. Bend your knees a lot. Grab opposite hand to opposite elbow, or if there's another hand grip that's calling your name, find it in this space. Maybe basket grip or chest expansion. Couple breaths on your own, and we'll link back up. By way of your low back, release your hands if you found a bind, and then bend your knees even more deeply. Think almost like a squat. Press your left hand flat right beneath your nose. Reach your right arm up and open, little twist. Your left knee will bend more generously here to create this space. Maybe straighten your right leg to feel an outer hip IT band stretch. Looking good, y'all. Let's take one more breath in here, lift. Exhale, ground your right palm, swap it out. Bend your right knee a ton. Spiral your chest open to the left as you reach your left arm high. Work to press equally through both of your feet as best as you can. And rotate from your mid-belly. Last inhale. Exhale, both hands to the earth. Toe heel your feet together to touch, little sliver between your heels. Inhale, halfway lift, get long. Exhale, forward fold, melt down. Inhale, mountain, root and sweep all the way up to stand. Pause here. Rotate your pinkies in to guide your shoulders down away from your ears. Plug your belly button towards your spine. Squeeze your thighs and glutes together. Find a deep breath in to lengthen. Exhale, cactus back bend. Open your chest. Beautiful, y'all. Inhale, mountain, re-extend up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees as you hinge from your hips. Inhale, halfway lift, take up space, lengthen. Exhale, high plank and pause. Stack your shoulders over your wrists as you step back. This is a really foundational posture in our power practice in yoga, really. So let's set it up here. Puff up your back, think cat pose, dome through your spine. Really nice, Tam. Hug your hip tips towards your ribs, and imagine you could drag your toes towards your wrist creases without actually moving any part of your body, right? Just that fire, that squeeze is what we're after. Now notice where the thoughts have gone, right? Are you bored? Maybe not. Are you in pain? That's possible, yeah. But that's okay though, right? This is the space where we tap into a problem solving, creativity. It's gonna be okay. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way, your choice. Inhale to up dog or cobra, open your heart space forward. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips up and back. Good, now drop down to your knees, come back through tabletop. Really nicely done, friends. Let's set up spinal balance, second side. Take your right arm forward, right thumb to the ceiling. Then powerfully press your left leg back behind you. Flex or point your toes, but get active here. Squeeze your glute, your hamstring, then scoop your core up and in, lengthen your low back. So good. Take a breath in. Exhale, curl your elbow to your knee beneath your body, puff up. Inhale, lengthen, get long. Exhale, curl in, hug tight. One more powerful breath in, lengthen. Exhale, curl, turn into a teeny tiny ball. Yes, inhale, lengthen. Keep your left leg extended, plant your right palm. Tuck your right toes under, inhale, three-leg dog. Lift your hips up and back, strong core, nice. Bend your knee, wiggle it out, flip your hips open. Let your breath still guide your movements, even when it's free form here. Last breath. Square off your hip, drive your left hip tip down. Kick your left heel high, deep breath in. Exhale, lunge, step forward with control. Surf it out. Shift your hips up and back, side to side. Breathe love and spaciousness into your side seat, into your hamstrings, into your psoas. And last breath here on your own. Beautiful expressions, y'all. Looking so good at home. Let's meet modified pyramid. Lift your hips up, extend your left leg mostly straight. Find a micro bend in your knee. And lift your right heel high to help your right hip drive forward. Then as much as you comfortably can, melt your torso towards your left quad. Stay here for your exhale. Gently bend your front knee. Inhale, step forward to forward fold. Then lengthen your spine up, half lift. Exhale, deepen, compress. Inhale, mountain pose, ground down, rise up. Let's build on here. Grab your left wrist with your right fingers. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, back to center. Switch out your grip. Exhale, take it to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, cactus back bend, open your heart. Inhale, rise up, reach tall. Exhale, forward fold, long spine down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, ground your palms, step back or jump. If we're jumping at home, friends, remember to catch with bent elbows, protect your shoulder. Make your way to down dog on your own as you exhale, lift your hips up. Awesome choices, friends. Deep breath in. Let something go, exhale. All right, we'll rock through Sunday one more time. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk, step, or hop to the top of your space. Land light. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain, ground, and rise up. Grab your left wrist. Exhale, side bend over to the side. Inhale, back to center, switch your grip. Exhale to the left. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, cactus back bend, biggest so far. Squeeze your glutes together. Inhale, mountain, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Beautifully done. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, ground your palms, step or jump back. Reminder, friends, that your flow, your vinyasa through is always up to you how you take it. You can find cobra, spice up your chaturanga, handstand, whatever it may be. Listen to your body. This is your practice. All right, let's find a breath to recalibrate together. Deeply inhale. Open mouth, sigh. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your space. Bring your toes to touch. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, forward fold. Good, inhale, chair pose, sink low, bend your knees, and pause here. Take your body weight towards your heels, maybe lift your toes up. Really nice. Hug your thighs together and scoop your core in towards your spine. Really nice, Jackie. Drive your shoulders down away from your ears. Now get comfortable. Notice where the thoughts go. I know this is a little bit of cruel, unusual punishment to hold chair pose, right? But this builds strength and also the understanding in our mind that we don't need to be flooded with this stimulus all the time. Embrace the boredom, focus on your breath. Let's take a deep inhale. Exhale, chair plane. Sweep your hands back behind you. Let your palms face the earth as you knit your pinkies together as if they could come to touch. Drive your shoulder blades in. Good, lean forward with your heart. Think almost like up dog. Peel your collarbones far away from one another. Good, we'll take this breath to movement, but slow. Think rich, long inhales and exhales. Slow inhale, chair pose, arms sweep with control. Exhale, chair plane, take it back. Again, inhale, chair pose, methodically lift your arms. Exhale, chair plane. One more time to chair, inhale. Good, exhale, drinking bird. Sweep your hands back, float your heels off the mat. Now friends, you are always welcome to keep your heels grounded. This is an added balance challenge. Hug your ankles in, your calves in, your thighs, sink low. Now option to stay right here or lifted chair. Keep your heels lifted, take your arms skyward. If you fall, that's perfect. It's all a part of the balance, the play of your practice. Inhale here, listen for the change. Exhale, open twist to the left. Bring your left arm back, your right arm forward. If your heels drop, it's all good. You can lift them back up or keep them grounded. Sink your hips low, squeeze your thighs. Beautiful, Camille. Inhale back to lifted chair, arms up. Good, exhale, open twist to the right, heels high, squeeze to your midline. Use your core, twist from your belly button up. One more exhale here, hold. Inhale, lifted chair. I'm sorry, drinking bird, hold, stay. Notice where you go. Stay present, stay here. Good, drop your heels, inhale, one leg mountain, lift your left knee up. Whoo, flex your toes towards your kneecap. Pull your knee up in line with your hip. Spiral your left hip point down. Good, lift tall through the crown of your head, as if you could grow to touch the ceiling, grow through the sky. Inhale here, super slow like you're moving through honey. Exhale, standing splits. Melt your way all the way down, hands to your blocks, your cans, your props, or the floor. Extend your left leg up and high behind you. Neutralize your hips, spiral your left inner thigh up to the ceiling. Think pinky toe down. Now friends, you're welcome to stay lifted here with hands on the earth or play with supreme balance. Bring one or both hands away from the earth to your heart, to your right ankle, to your calf. When we hold in our lives and in our yoga practice, our minds go into this space that's called default mode. Right? Even though it feels boring, sometimes this is the place where we've solved problems for ourselves, where our creativity is the most tapped and tuned in. Good, pause here. One more full round of breath. Good, lightly step back to a low lunge as you exhale. Inhale to high crescent, rise up. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Drive your right hip back, press your left hip forward, and get really high onto the ball mound of your left foot. This is where we find power through our back leg. Soften your shoulders. Good, find a rich breath in. Exhale, open twist to the right, send your right arm back, left arm towards the front of your space. Micro bend your elbows here, think like a little W. This will help liberate your heart open to the side. Squeeze your thighs together. Stay here for your exhale breath. Big transition, inhale, warrior two, open up to the side. You're welcome to surf it out, find your little shimmy shimmy through your hips, maybe a little thigh roll. Then sink in, settle. Align your right heel with the arch of your back foot and press into the knife edges of both of your feet. Stack your shoulders above your waist. Send your fingers out from your mid-body, the trunk of your torso. Find a juicy breath in here, lift. Exhale, extended side angle. Bring your right arm down, your left arm up, maybe over your head. Feel the extension and sweep of your left side body. This was before COVID, but it's estimated that we check our email 74 times a day. Yeah, and then you wanna know what else? We switch tasks when we're working on our computer 566 times a day. Yeah, right? That's crazy. I can't even imagine what it is right now. But so notice, are you craving that constant switch, that change? I need the next posture. I have to move out of extended side angle. I know it's there, but appreciate it, feel it, breathe into it. Just one more exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stay low, reach your right arm high. Yeah, I know, right thigh is like, excuse me, what's happening right now? But embrace it, enjoy it. Problem solve within it. Lunge a little bit deeper. Reach your right fingertips back, take an inhale. Exhale, cartwheel down to high plank and pause. All right, y'all, I'm gonna set up some options for us here. We can always find classic chaturanga, other options, or yogi push-ups. Inhale to lower down, chaturanga. Exhale, high plank. Inhale to lower. Exhale, high plank. One more time, inhale, lower. Exhale, high plank to downward facing dog, hips up. All right, so next time we see chaturanga, I'm gonna leave it up to you whether you want to push up, do your other variations, do your own thing. All right, let's take a breath in. Let it go. Okay, inhale, look forward. Exhale, journey to the top of your space. Bring your toes together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Get your booty low, reach your arms high. Plug your shoulders down and back. Hug your belly as tight as you can. Lengthen your low spine. Looking good, Lewis's. Take a breath in here. Exhale, chair plane. Take your hands back. Lean forward with your heart. Squeeze your back muscles. Inhale, chair sweep up with control. Exhale, drinking bird and pause. Float your heels, hug your core in. Notice the engagement that's required to find balance here. Tight is light. The tighter you squeeze, the lighter your heels will feel off the earth. Keep your heels lifted. Inhale, lifted chair, arms up. Exhale, open twist to the left. Beautiful control. Inhale, lifted chair. Exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale, lifted chair, take it up. Exhale, chair plane, heels down, arms back. Good, inhale your right knee up, one leg mountain, and hold. Think exactly like mountain pose, just as much strong and steadfast energy and strength out of your grounded foot. Just lift your right knee up a little higher, scoop your core in, flex your toes. Beautiful focus at home, yogis. Nice joy, really good stack. Inhale here, lengthen. Exhale, standing split, smooth, buttery transition as you let your heart melt down. Kick your right leg up. Yes, friends. Get it, Maria. All right, now you're welcome to stay. Maybe keep your heart elevated or find balance. Take your hands away from the earth. Eliminate that safety net. Trust that you've got it. Bring your focus into this moment. Don't let the boredom take over as we statically hold. Awesome variations. Take one more breath in here. Ground your palms. Exhale, step back, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent, reach your arms skyward. Imagine you have a block between your thighs. Squeeze them up and in tightly. This will help level your hips and create stability in the posture for you. Drive your tailbone down so you lift your head space up towards the sky. Awesome, y'all. Take a breath in here. Exhale, open twist to the left. Take your left arm back, your right arm forward. Hug your shoulder blades together, then down away from your ears. Awesome. Are you still here? Keep your focus. Just one more exhale. Let your air go. Inhale, warrior two, spiral open, get big, shimmy, shake it out. Find your warrior two dance, wiggle your booty. Nice booty wiggles, y'all. Get it, Lauren. All right, find warrior two, get low, bend your left knee, stack your knee above your ankle for power, then pull your knee open to the left side of your space. Get jazzy with your fingers, right? Spread them wide. Yes, so good. Nice jazz fingers, y'all. Get it, Allie. Stay here for your breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Bring your left arm down, your right arm up or overhead. Spiral your right rib cage towards the sky, your right hip towards the sky. Press down as you puff up. Yes. Where do you notice sensation where you typically don't in the posture? Right? Rather than thinking of what's next, can you squeeze your glutes together a little tighter? Yeah, I see that, Tam, good. Can you hug your core in just a little bit more? Hold here for one more exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your left arm high. Feel your expansion through your left rib cage, your side body. If you feel it in your back, rotate your chest open in the same direction as your hips. Then lean with it. Lunge down. Take one more breath in. Exhale, take your hands to the floor. Your choice. Push-ups, chaturanga, cobra, anything in between. Listen to your body here for 4. Down dog in 3, in 2, and 1. Exhale your hips to the sky. Hoo-wee. All right, friends, that's our flow. We will flow this breath to movement without any changes this first time. So you know what's happening, you know where we've been. Even though we are going into this moving meditation, right? Can you stay present? Don't focus on what's next, what's after, just be. All right, deep breath in. Let some shit go. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, journey to the top of your space. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, straight to drinking bird, heels up. Inhale, lifted chair, arms high. Exhale, open twist to the left. Good, inhale, lifted chair. Exhale, open twist to the right. Good, inhale, lifted chair. Exhale, chair plane, heels down, arms back. Inhale your left knee up, one leg mountain rise. Exhale, standing splits. Melt your torso down. Good, this time, inhale straight to high crescent, step back, rise up, squeeze, you got it. Good, exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale, warrior two, spiral all the way around. Exhale, extended side angle, right arm down. Inhale, reverse warrior, stay low, sweep high. Good, exhale, take it down, flow of your choice. Again, I'll give you a countdown. We're here for 4. Party on your mat for 3. Do your thing for 2. And 1. Downward facing dog. Beautiful, friends. Exhale your hips up. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel there, toes together. Inhale, half lift, get long. Exhale, fold forward, tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, chair, arms up, hips low. Exhale, drinking bird, heels off the mat, arms back. Keep your heels up. Inhale, lifted chair, reach up. Exhale, open twist to the left. Beautiful. Inhale, lifted chair, take it up. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, lifted chair. Exhale, chair plane, heels down. Inhale, your right knee up, reach. Exhale, standing splits, float your heart down, kick your leg up. Inhale, crescent, step and rise. Squeeze your thighs for balance. Good, exhale, open twist to the left. Inhale, warrior two, get big, open up. Exhale, extended side, left arm down. Inhale, reverse warrior, sweep up. Exhale, hands to the mat, flow it out, your journey, your destination. Few breaths right here, friends. Push up, lower down, take it. Yes, love all the push-ups. Get it, Katie. Here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Down dog, hips up. Whoo-wee. We got some spicy tamales here today. All right, let's take a breath in. Let it go. All right, now we will build onto our flow just a little bit. So listen for the changes. I got you. Inhale, gaze to the top of your mat. Exhale, walk, step, or float it there. Do your thing. Toes together. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, chair pose. Booty down, arms up. Exhale, drinking bird. Heels float. Inhale, lifted chair, arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Open your heart. Good. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, lifted chair. Exhale, chair plane, heels down, arms back. Inhale your left knee up to one leg mountain. We change here. Exhale, full airplane. Kick your left leg back. Send your hands behind you and pause. Create a capital T shape in your body here. Rotate your left hip down. Find a soft bend through your right knee to support and anchor you in place. Yes. Open through your chest. Really nice work at home, y'all. These are so strong. Get it, Maggie. Good. Stay here for one more breath in. Exhale, standing splits, hands down. We've got 2 choices here, friends. First is Jiva squat. As you exhale, chamber your left knee behind your right, get down low. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, Jiva squat. Stay here, or handstand hops. Plant your palms flat to the earth. Grip the ground with your finger pads. Bend your right knee to find a little hop up off the earth, and then keep your left leg straight, little kick. Yes, get it, Erin. Get it, Myers crew. Nice, Soph, really good hop. Nice, Aaliyah. Last breath here. We meet in standing splits, right foot to the earth, left leg up. Listen for the change. Step back to pyramid pose. This time our left foot is flat. Step your feet out, hips width distance apart, so we are on train tracks. Plug your right hip back, take a deep breath in, lengthen, think half lift. Exhale, melt your torso down. One more like this, inhale. Exhale, melt your belly down. Good, we'll come into revolved pyramid or revolved triangle. Ground your left palm to a block to the earth, then lift your right arm up and spiral open to the side. Awesome, friends. Continue to squeeze your thighs in and press through both of your feet equally to level out your sacrum, your low back. Tam's doing a really great job of checking in, bringing her hand to her low back. You're welcome to do the same. Good, one more full round of breath here, y'all. Last breath in. Exhale, ground both palms down. Step your left foot back to a low lunge. Inhale, warrior two, spiral open and up. Exhale, extended side angle and pause. Let's bind it out. Half bind, your left hand will come to your low back, palm face outward. Full bind, reach your right arm in front of your right leg, behind you, and grab your opposite hand. Now, as we are binding, nice, David, good adjustment. As we bind, we want our chest to rotate open still. If you feel yourself concaving in or downwards, just come out a layer. It's no biggie. Be present, right? Sometimes just holding is boring, but boredom is powerful, right? Tap into that space of creativity, of thinking, of understanding yourself a little bit better, right? Svadhyaya, self-study. Last round of breath here. Gently release your binds, arms to earth and sky. Inhale, reverse warrior, sweep your right arm high. Exhale, cartwheel down, your flow of choice. Make your way through to downward facing dog. How will you show up for yourself right here in this moment? Right, what is it that you need? That's that self-study aspect of the stillness of our minds without the stimulus. Just be here. All right, let's kick it into down dog. Take a rich breath in through your nose. Open mouth. Yeah, nice and juicy. All right, let's flow it out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your space. Bring your toes together. Inhale, lengthen up halfway. Knit your shoulder blades in. Exhale, fold, compress. Inhale, chair pose, booty down, arms to the sky. Exhale, chair plane, or rather drinking bird, option to float your heels. Keep your heels up. Inhale, lifted chair. You know what to do. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, lifted chair, take it up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, lifted chair. Exhale, chair plane, heels down, hands back. Inhale, your right knee up, one leg mountain. Good, exhale, full airplane and pause. Appreciate the differences in your body from right to left, right? Maybe this feels more challenging or easier. Wherever that may be, find appreciation, be here. Open through your heart by hugging your shoulder blades in. Gently bend your left knee to level your hips. Awesome, friends. We've got one more juicy breath in. Fill it up. Exhale, standing splits, hands down. Same options as before. Exhale, Jiva squat. Right knee comes behind your left. Get low. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, Jiva squat. Stick with your Jiva squats or handstand hops. Keep your right leg straight and strong. Kick your left heel towards your left butt cheek as you press into your palms. Stack your shoulders above your wrists. This will make it easier to find maybe a little bit of hang time, that play. Get it, Tracy. Nice, Andrea. Looking beautiful, friends. Last round of breath. Nice, Chelsea. Standing splits, right leg up, step back, low lunge, or excuse me, for pyramid pose, set up. Step your right foot forward, up and out, feet hips width distance, right toes at a bit of an angle. Plug your left hip back, take a juicy breath in, lengthen. Exhale, melt your heart space down. Good, inhale, lengthen, lift. Exhale, melt down. Feel the stretch through your left hamstring, and let's twist it out. Plant your right palm down to the earth, to a block, a prop, and spiral open to the left. Revolve from your belly button up. Use your strong obliques here as you twist and wrap. Knit your shoulder blades together. Appreciate where you are right here, right now. The static hold. Last full round of breath. Good, gently return your left hand to the earth. Now step your right foot back to a low lunge. Inhale to warrior two, spiral open and up. Exhale, extended side angle, shift forward and down. Left hand towards the earth, right arm up. Find your bind, half right hand behind your back, palm out. Full bind, left arm in front of your left leg to capture. Wrist or fingers interlace. Beautiful binds at home, get it, Tim. Puff up your heart. Imagine you could back bend here and completely dip yourself open to the ceiling, right? Heart to sky. Notice what the stillness does. Does it make you want to run? Or can you sit with it? Because that's powerful. Right? Let your mind just be right here. Last full round of breath. Bring your arms to earth and sky, reach. Inhale, reverse warrior, lift it up, big belly squeeze to get there. Good, exhale, take your hands to the floor. Pause here, high plank, step back. Lower to your forearms for forearm plank. This is our core work, y'all. It's not too crazy today. We got a little bit right here. Puff up through your back, just like we did in our cat pose, our regular plank. Squeeze your belly in. Now you're welcome to stay static right here, always an option, or to come to knees. Next layer, exhale your left knee towards your left shoulder. Tap it. Step it back. Good. Exhale, right knee. Inhale to step back. Exhale, keep going side to side. Now it's a little more challenging in our side plank to get our knee elevated. You can always come back to plank on our palms. But this is it for core, right? So give yourself that opportunity to push and just be here right now. What does the Svadhyaya tell you, the self-study? Are you running? Can you stay? Woo! Get it, y'all. I know the burn is real. Last push. We've got some rest coming. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Sphinx pose. Lower to your belly. Pull your chest through your shoulders. Drag your elbows backwards as if you're like pulling yourself on a skateboard through the gate of your shoulders. Good. A couple more breaths here to stretch through your belly. And find crocodile pose. Cross your palms, elbows come out wide, forehead flat to the ground. Deepen your breath so you fill your back body. Feel the stretch through your upper back, your mid back, your low back. Maybe wiggle your hips side to side a little. And then bring your hands back beneath your shoulders. Press up into a seat. Hoo-wee. All right, you guys are looking amazing at home. Give yourself time here to grab a little bit of water if you'd like. Towel off if you need to. Then we have about a minute of yogi recess here before we continue to flow together. This could look like anything. You could practice your awesome child's pose, your Shavasana, your inversions, your twists, your folds, or just continue drinking water. You can watch your friends on the screen, say hi to people, whatever you need. I'll let you know when it's time to get back together to sync up. We all know Tam's gonna do a handstand. Tam's gonna do a handstand. Love it. Love all the extra core work. Y'all are fiends. Woo! Get it, y'all. So proud of you guys. I love you and I miss you. All right, beauties. Let's start to navigate our way back to downward facing dog. We got a little more flow, a little more party left, and then we'll cool this puppy down. Let's sync up our breath with one another as your hips lift. Let's take a big, bright breath in. Let that baby go. One more. Inhale deeply. Cleansing exhale. All right. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose and pause. Look forward, step to your lunge. Listen carefully for the change. Spiral open to the left, find Skandasana towards your left knee. If you need a guidance here, Tam is demoing nicely. You're always welcome to keep your front heel lifted if that feels better on your hips. If it's flat, also great, no biggie. Thanks, Tam. Drop your hips low. Pause for a moment on this first side. Feel your psoas and inner hip start to open. Maybe twist it out a little bit, yeah. All right, friends, we're gonna start to surf it out side to side. Bring your hands to the earth or hands to heart. Big inhale, lift up and over to your right knee. Then exhale, Skandasana. Pause this first one since it's first time here on the right side. You're welcome to twist it out if you did so before. Let your hips sink heavy. Allow gravity to assist you here. All right, now let's breath to movement. Inhale, lift your hips up, come through center. Exhale, take it to the back. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, take it to the front. I'll let you do this your pace, your breath. If you want to get creative with it, I invite you to do so, right? Get fluid. Sometimes ninja noises are great, ninja arms. Ninja life, you guys look great. All right, exhale, Skandasana to your left knee, back of your mat. Big transition, inhale, push your way to crescent lunge at the top. Rotate, square your hips, lift up, big breath in. Good, exhale, airplane torso, lean forward, sweep it back. Inhale, one leg mountain, come up onto your right leg, bend your left knee up. Nice save, y'all, good. Eagle pose. Cross your left leg over your right and your left arm under your right. Now you're always welcome to grab your shoulders for a bear hug. You're welcome to kickstand your left toes, float them, or fully wrap them. But as you set up your bind of choice, I want you to lift your elbows up in line with your shoulders. Feel the back of your heart open, then sink your booty down low. Squeeze as tight as you can through your thighs. Awesome adjustments, y'all. Hug your core up and in. All right, friends, stay, or rather keep your arms bound. Inhale your left knee up. Exhale, eagle bound airplane. Kick your left leg back. Reach your bound arms forward to expand and stretch your spine. Imagine you could separate all of your vertebral bodies apart just with the strength of your core and your back. Yes, embrace the wobbles and wiggles. That's what it's all about. Stick with me. Take one more breath in here. Exhale, standing splits. Bring your hands down. Woo! Good. Exhale, step back lunge. Inhale to warrior two. Open up. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your right leg. Pause here. First time here. Big old juicy stretch for our whole right side body. Can you press your right hip tip up? Lean back with it. Yes. Tam is loving reverse triangle. One more big breath in. Exhale to full triangle. You're welcome to shorten your stance. Hop your back foot in a little. Reach forward and bring your hand down. Either to your shin, to a prop, maybe to your big toe. Similar to extended side angle, we want to wrap ourselves open to the ceiling, maybe even lean back. Trust yourself, trust your balance. If you are having a juicy good time in triangle, you're welcome to stay right here. Next up is half moon. Shift your gaze in front of your right big toe, launch up, ground your palm, float your palm, use a prop. Maybe you bind, maybe you grab your top foot. Play and explore here. Y'all are so strong. Get it, Kate. Get it, David. Last full round of breath wherever you are. Stay for your exhale. Good. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lightly step up. Sweep your right hand back. Exhale, cartwheel down. High to low plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautifully done. Inhale your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, look forward, step, pause in your low lunge. Pivot to the right, skandasana to your right knee, shift to the back. Again, we have some surfing side to side on your own here. Find what you need. If you kept your hands down on the first side, maybe play with lifting your hands up to your heart center. This creates a little more strength in the transition. Ooh, Tam's ahead of the game. Good, once you even out, let's find wide leg forward fold. Lift your hips up, turn your toes forward so your feet are parallel. Melt your torso down towards your thighs. Hi Tam. Tuck your chin to your chest, squeeze your belly in to help wrap and round your back. As always, I always love to give you guys the options here. You're welcome to stay. You're welcome to move into some inversion play, some twists. But again, notice, are you moving because you absolutely have to or your mind will go crazy? Or is it because it's just naturally where you want to go? Right? Sometimes our boredom gets the best of us in our practice and we start doing some crazy stuff. Crazy's great, but notice what's the why behind it. Awesome, friends. Let's start to make our way back to wide fold. And then skandasana to your right knee, back of your mat as you exhale. Inhale, crescent to the top, rotate, shift forward, square your hips, reach high. Good, exhale, airplane torso, lean forward, sweep it back. Inhale, one leg mountain, launch forward and up, bend your right knee. We'll set up eagle pose, cross your right leg over your left, bring your right arm beneath your left. Bear hug, full wrap at forearms and wrists, your choice. Imagine you could become the shortest version of yourself from the waist down, but the tallest from the waist up, right? Hips low, but heart high. Like you could sit your spine flat back against a wall, shoulders above your hips. And then squeeze as tight as you can. That's where the magic of the posture is, the hug, the grip. Nice focus at home. Maintain the bind in your arms. Inhale your right knee up. Exhale, eagle bound airplane, kick it back. Reach your bound arms forward. Again, expand through your back body. Hug your core tight, stretch and reach. Let's stay for an inhale. Exhale, standing splits, take your hands down. Good, step back. Inhale to warrior two, spiral open and up. Exhale, extended side angle, bring your left arm down. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your left leg, sweep your left arm high. Yes, big juicy stretch. Press into the ball mount of your front foot to get even more traction and lift through your side body. Little to no weight through your backhand, but get after it. Feel the expansion. One more breath in. Good, exhale, full triangle. Readjust as needed, step it in, pop your hips to the right side of your space, and then shift forward with long side bodies. Hug your shoulder blades together as you wrap your heart up and open to the ceiling. Hug your thighs together, stack your hips on top of one another. Work to match the depth you took on your first side here. And if you stayed and lived in juicy triangle land on the first go round, stay, or half moon, party. Gaze forward in front of your left foot. Reach and take flight. Flex your right toes. Again, this concept of tight is light is pretty magical in our balancing practice. It really helps us to cultivate this space of security when we have some of our limbs off of the earth. So squeeze everything as tight as you can. Gorgeous expressions, y'all. Keeping me inspired over here. Find one more round of breath, nice story. And gently release, inhale, reverse warrior, bend your left knee, sweep high. Exhale, take your hands down to the flow, move through your flow. Exhale to down dog. All right, fill up here through your nose. Big breath in. Open mouth. One more like this. Inhale. HA. Good. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, half pigeon. Bring your right knee to your outer right wrist crease. Right ankle towards your left wrist crease. Now, if you know that you're a reclined figure four person or this just is intense on your hips and knees, you're welcome to find a different hip opener. Do your thing. If you're here set up, stay puffed up for a moment. Open your heart. Drive your right hip back. Press your left hip towards the front of your mat. Stay or sleep your pigeon. Melt your way down. Get soft, get ooey, get gooey. For me personally, pigeon is the epitome of a boredom posture. I think about literally everything besides pigeon while in this pose. Whether you're a good yogi and you don't, or you do, we're all good yogis. But I want you to let yourself just be in that space of an empty mind while you rest in this pose. When we entered this space, this mind space of default mode, as scientists call it, I watched a TED Talk, so that basically means I'm an expert on it now. But we do what's called autobiographical planning, which basically means we run through the experiences of our life, of our past, to understand ourselves better and what we want for our future, right? That is svadhyaya, that is study of self. So let that space come up and happen for you here and be present, right? Embrace the boredom of pigeon pose. Friends, we have 7 more rounds of breath here. If you're interested in exploring a different variation of your practice within this posture, take it. Otherwise, stay, embrace the boredom, enjoy yourself, even in the stillness. Gorgeous expressions at home. Last breath. Begin to come back up to your palms. If you are still down, tuck under your left toes. Send your hips to down dog or three-leg dog. If flip dog is speaking to you, that's also available and open to you. If you are exploring other places, let's meet in down dog. Take your hips up. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon, second side. Bring your left knee to your outer left wrist crease, left ankle towards your right wrist. Scoot your right knee, right foot back for a little more sensation. Puff up your heart, level your hips as best you can. Stay or melt towards the floor. Occupy that same headspace as you did on the first side. Notice where things are shifting physically in your body to keep you present here. Our hips tend to be pretty tight. But notice if that tension has shifted or transmuted anywhere else in your body, maybe your shoulders, your jaw. Can you unfurrow your brow and just be as still and as soft as you can, even through the intensity, right? That's what we have to do in life too, especially in these times that we're facing. Become soft, even when it's hard. Just breathe. Friends, we are at that 7 breath mark until we leave this pose. If you explored before, please do so again. Last round of breath. If you are still down, come back up. Tuck your toes, find down dog, three-leg dog, counter stretch of your choosing. Let's meet back in downward facing dog. Let's take a juicy breath in here, fill up. Open mouth. Good, gaze forward and come through to a seat. Send your legs out in front of you. Then we'll lie all the way down onto our backs. As you arrive in a supine position, hug your knees into your chest. We'll find happy baby pose. Capture the inner or outer edges of your feet, ankles, calves, or thighs. The main prerogative of this posture is to have our low back completely flat to the earth. So take a grip that will help you express that. Maybe rock side to side as you kick your hands or feet into your hands as you pull your hands back against your feet. Straddle, listen to your body. And then hug your knees back to touch in the center of your space. We'll find one more easy twist to seal in our practice. Thighs and knees stay together. Take your arms out like a T or a goalpost. Then let both of your knees fall to the left. You might shift your hips to the right just slightly to help stack your joints, your hip bones. Ground both of your shoulder blades down. Let your head roll to the right to twist into your cervical spine, your neck. One more full round of breath here. Inhale your knees back into center. Let them fall to the right as you exhale. Shift in, set yourself up as needed. Bump your hips left. Ground your shoulders. Let your head roll right. In this last breath, think about what else can you let go of. Last chance to detox, to release. Inhale your knees back into center. Give yourself a big squeeze. Wrap your forearms around your shins. Draw your forehead up to your knees. Scrunch up the muscles of your face. Squeeze your belly. Hug everything as tight as humanly possible. One more breath in. Exhale to Shavasana. Let yourself melt into your mat, onto the earth. Let your palms face up. Close your eyes. Part your lips and your teeth. Friends, this is a posture where, again, our minds can still be active and we bop around from one thought to the next. Can you embrace the empty space? Because that is meditation. That is where we reset. That is where we find all of these awesome benefits that we've talked about throughout class. I'll let you hold here on your own. Just let your breath be your guide. I'll let you know when it's time to wake up. Friends, if you are enjoying this space of stillness, of release, you're welcome to stay longer. If you are ready, come back first by deepening your breath. Putting bright, big inhales into your belly, your side ribs, and your chest. Big, deep exhales. And find movement, wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe rock your head side to side. And take your arms overhead, full body stretch. Bend your knees. Roll to one side or the other. Use your arm as a pillow. Supported fetal position. This pose is all about starting over, starting fresh. We can always shift our perspective, the ways that we think about our lives in this time on and off of our mat. And gently press your way up to a comfortable seat with your eyes closed and your hands at your heart. Our physical practice is really a very powerful ground of exploration to understand ourselves better when we step off of our mats and outside of the space. So the way that we show up in posture is when we feel the boredom, right? Know that every moment passes as it should. We can embody that same sense of understanding, of appreciating the stillness when we step out of our practice. Know that you are a powerhouse of endless creativity and understanding and growth. And that's what we need most in this time, and I see it and I recognize it in each and every one of you because you show up for yourself in this way. I love you wholeheartedly, and I see you through and through. Inhale your thumbs up to your third eye. We exhale and bow forward in gratitude. Namaste. Thanks, beautiful yogis. You guys did an absolutely beautiful job on your mats today. It was great to virtually practice with you, to talk about the power of boredom. Again, in these times, we really are filled with extra time. And it's good to still stimulate ourselves and fill it with different activities and things, but sometimes it's good to just appreciate and sit still with ourselves and understand a little bit more about who we are. So I invite you to do that as we continue to play around with all the extra time we have on our hands. I love you guys. Dance party's coming up. We have some Lizzo at the end of the playlist. If you want to change the song, I'm gonna go do that right now. You're welcome to stick around and play, or I'll see you next time. All right, Lizzo party begins now. Baby, how you feeling? Head toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Ooh, child, tired of the bullshit. Gone, dust your shoulders off. Keep it moving, yes, Lord. Trying to get some new shit in there. Swimwear, going to the bullshit. Come now, come dry your eyes. You know you was started to just little me, drive open. You do the stanky leg? Do the stanky leg? I don't know. Is that y'all? That's it. That's the stanky leg. I feel like that's a skull move. Bringing that Lizzo energy to this quarantine life, y'all. Okay, ready? I wish I'd cut us off so we couldn't see that. So tiring.
dance lessons, let us know.
Zoom dance lessons, we want them, we need them. Yeah, wait. How does it work?
Taylor can only sculpt top.
Oh, we don't have to sculpt. Woo! We're feeling good as hell, y'all. I love you guys. We love you.
Namaste.
Namaste. Until next time.